Hi guys, welcome to my closet vlog. If you just stumbled upon this video, my name's Caitlin. I am a content creator, lifestyle blogger living in Southern California, and we are redoing our first home. So I share a lot of fashion, home decor, beauty stuff on my Instagram and here on YouTube. And today I am going to be tackling my chaos of a closet. A little bit of backstory. When we first moved in, this closet was one of the highlights for me. We left a 1-bedroom condo in Los Angeles that was super tiny, where we were bursting at the seams with all the storage stuff. And we came into the master for the first time. I saw this closet and I was like, this closet is mine. So I was like, Mark, you can just take some other random closet. This is mine, and I'm gonna make my dream closet. And you know, as things go, my dream closet has somehow turned into this. All right, I'm about to really reveal myself here, but this is not exactly what I was envisioning, aside from the cute ass kittens, which this is their first time being in the closet because they're never allowed in here. They snuck in while I was filming. I probably got some underwear in that shot. Sorry, Mom. Anyway, this is my closet currently, and this is not how I live my life. Like, if anyone knows me, this is very much my not self. If you are familiar with human design and like when you're not living your full potential and bad tendencies come out, like this is kind of my bad tendencies. Because I can be a little bit of a perfectionist, which I don't say proudly. I'm really working to fix my all or nothing mindset. That could be a whole video in itself. But the way like my mind works, I very much in certain areas have an all or nothing mindset that I'm working on. And so for this, I kind of got to the point where I was like, well, I can't like pick up that one thing until I completely reorganize my whole closet. And I guess I'm not really overcoming this now that I'm thinking about it, because I'm planning to redo the entire closet today. But I just wrote a blog post recently called My Month of Yes, which I would love for you to read. I'll put the link below. But I'm going into this, typically my mindset would be a negative one of like attacking myself, like how did you let it get to this point? Like you're a failure, you're not good enough. People who are successful don't have closets like this, so you're a failure. Not sure if anyone can relate to that. But through my month of yes, I'm completely working to change how I speak to myself. And so we're not doing that today. I'm coming at this with a yes. We are doing this. This is gonna be so fun. You're doing such a great job. Keeping things clean is not normally an issue for me, but this is sort of like a habit that I get into when I'm not being my best self and I'm sort of playing into those negative patterns. Is I do things like this, like to sort of self-sabotage. So I wanna get this organized once and for all, because in general, like I am an organized person and it's not hard for me once I have a system in place to like keep that going. So this system, because we just moved in recently, has just never been set up. There's boxes in there that I still haven't unpacked from our old place. It's just been chaos from the start. It has never not been chaos. So I'm excited to get it all organized and then go from there so I can live my life. It's time. We're gonna do it, and we're gonna do it today. This is just such chaos, but I really want to have, when I walk in, I want these shelves to be like beautiful things that I want to look at. Same with over here. I really like having things displayed in a beautiful way. So I really want to maximize the space that I have for things to be hidden, like in the drawers. So then the areas that I'm looking at can be more aesthetically pleasing. Here we go. So to start, I just cleared out my piles of laundry, which actually were really the least of my problems. It was like 2 big baskets. It wasn't great, but it wasn't horrible. But my main thing is I just have stuff like piled on all of these shelves. So right now I just cleaned everything out. I vacuumed. Now I'm gonna go through and do a sweep of like anything that I can donate or sell. I do that really often, but right now, especially with like everything not fitting me that great, I think is a really good time to evaluate like what I actually love and wanna wear and wanna keep, and what can go. We're also like transitioning into a new season right now. So I'm gonna go through everything and decide what I wanna get rid of so I have more space. And then try and figure out like what shelves make the most sense for shoes and bags, like what I wanna see when I walk in. I have really cute like display stuff for all my jewelry, which has been packed away. I haven't had here because it's all been packed up and I haven't like organized. So I'm gonna get to going on that. A really big thing in closet organization is having all uniform hangers. And they shouldn't be sticking out like this. But in the areas where they're normal, I have all these black velvet hangers, so I'm phasing out these wooden ones, and it just makes such a difference. And instead of wasting these, if you go on Facebook, there's something called a buy nothing group, and mine has been amazing. Like, people come and pick things up in just a few minutes. So I'm going to list these on the buy nothing group so that someone who is maybe doing their closet in all wood hangers will have them for free. All right, finally making a little bit of progress on the shoe shelves, and a little tip I wanted to share was if you have shoes with ankle ties, which are very in right now, and they're hanging all over the place, I always recommend tying them in a bow. So obviously there's no ankle in this, but just doing like a big cute little bow that can sit on top keeps it much neater than letting things flop all over the place and get tangled with each other. Another tip with shoes is always stack them, here you can kind of see here, diagonally like this, because you can fit so many more shoes than if you're trying to place them next to each other. You're making it more narrow and longer, so I can get like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pairs of heels on here, whereas if I was doing them straight forward, I could probably only fit like 3 or 4. So it's really maximizing the amount of space. This back shelving area is really important to me because it's the first thing you see when you look in the closet, so I feel like it's really gonna set the tone for like how things are. I really want it to be aesthetic. Right now it is definitely not, and I actually really don't like the look of walking in and seeing things hanging right away. I'm thinking I'm gonna take out the rack and maybe move one of these shelves down below, so I can almost make this like a little dressing area where it's another shelf where I could put, you know, jewelry or accessories and stuff, and see how that looks. All right, slowly but surely we are making some progress. Another trick that I have is to make your boots stand up straight. Obviously they make boot fillers, which you can put inside them, but a really budget, easy way to do things is just to take an extra magazine, roll it up like so, and then plop it down into the boot. I kind of do like a little tap on the ground to shake it down, and there you have it. They stand up on their own, they're filled out, they hold their shape, and it's basically free. So I removed the hanging bar from back there, which I much prefer. This is not done, but I like seeing nice things when I walk in, so that's a start. I've determined that I definitely need more shelves over here. I really would like to get rid of this bar and put in some extra shelves here so that I can do more purses here. Excuse you, what is going on? This isn't about you. You're precious though. And the other thing is I have ancillary things, like I have swimsuits that I need bins for. I made a list of everything that I need bins for. I ended up hanging most of my jeans. For the most part, the jeans that I reach for every day are going to be hung right here, and I think that's going to make a lot more sense. Don't you? Don't you think this will make more sense? What? You guys. They're screaming. I don't know what's going on. But so far I made a list. I need a bin for sandals and slippers, like the kind I just throw on, belts, my swimwear, hat, not my, I need to figure out what I'm doing with my wide brimmed hats. Shoot. I guess those could go on the top shelf, right? And I'll just try to cover them so they don't get dusty. Those aren't even in here. All right, I gotta figure that out. But for my workout hats, I need a bin. And then purse accessories, because I have all these extra straps for purses so I can change them out, and I don't have anywhere to put those. Okay, closet day 2. We've made some significant progress. It was so nice to walk in here this morning and not have stuff all over the ground. I've somehow convinced Mark to go to Target with me to get bins. Usually I don't allow him to come to Target, or he doesn't want to, and I don't allow him because I want to walk down every single aisle. Like, I want to really feel the vibes. I want to know that I'm not missing anything. I want to know that Chip and Jo like have not come out with a new butter dish. I just really need this scoop on everything.
Now you've made me realize the suffering that I just...
No, we're gonna be fast this time. I'm gonna make it fast, I promise.
I thought you just said you needed to like seal the butter dishes.
I'll make it fast. Let me tell you about what happened in Target. They had a horrible selection of bins. So we didn't find a but. What did we find?
Egg plates.
we got Easter egg plates, which honestly, I think are just as important. And Mark just like really didn't get the vision. They were $3 each. They were basically paying me. Welcome to my new and improved closet. Let's take a tour. Are you ready? All right, here we go. Here is the closet. So this back wall was really important to me because obviously it's the first thing that you see when you come into the closet. I have some of my favorite shoe boxes and up on top, along with like a little note that Who What Wear sent me when we were working together. Just having like a statement moment. I ended up framing my dust bag for my bag down here. And I have displayed like some of my favorite purses and a little perfume, jewelry box, some more perfume. This box, what I like to do with these boxes is they're not just decorative. I have storage things hidden in there that I don't want laying around. So I'll show you that in a second. But then down here I have my favorite bag and then all my necklaces hanging on this little thing that's actually from Amazon, and I'll link it. But here, so what I do with these boxes, inside I have all of my dust bags for when I travel. So I always keep dust bags for shoes, for bags, for jewelry, and they're all tucked away in here. So when I travel, I can put them in the bags, keep them protected, keep my clothes clean. And then when I'm not using them, just tuck them away into the cute little box. Easily accessible and not messy. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get cute designer boxes like this. If you want the look, but you don't want to spend the money on shoes or a bag, this box, which is just as beautiful and pretty much just as big, I actually got when I ordered a $20 Chanel deodorant. I love the Chanel blue deodorant. I get it from Mark all the time. That's a side note. But this is like a beautiful thick box and literally was from a $20 deodorant. Also, if you go into the store, they often have bags like this that they'll give you perfume samples in, and then you could like put this in a frame and make it really cute. So you have options. Another thing that I love to do with the shoe boxes is use them as drawer dividers. So getting a little personal here, this is my sock and underwear and bra drawer. But it's, you know, everything can just mesh together really easily. So I just take some of my nice like firm shoe boxes and I have my underwear in one, my socks in another, which I've also simplified to only black and white socks. And I'm doing the same thing for my workout socks, which are gonna go here because I was so sick of like digging through my like tall socks to find my workout socks and never being able to find them. So it's like you don't even need a divider for everything. You can have the dividers for certain things and then use the spaces in between. Like this will be my workout socks, most are in the wash right now, and then this will be my bras. And then over here I have like lingerie tape and safety pins and little ancillary things that kind of go along with undergarments. So just super easy. Again, budget friendly. You don't need to go out and like buy dividers because I would want black and nude dividers anyway. So super easy. On this side of the closet, I made a really special moment here. This is actually a glamour shot of my grandmother, and she is one of my style icons. She and my mom are just timeless with their style. Thought, how cute would it be to be able to look at her photo when I'm picking my outfit for the day, because she's just so chic. And I think ultimately I want to get one of those little gold artwork lights here, but I didn't want to hold up the vlog to get that. So I have all of my tops over here. And then up here I have bins that are hiding like some belts, scarves, and like sandals and shoes that weren't as cute to be on the shoe shelf. Here I have a couple more of my favorite bags displayed, and then some catch-alls for my jewelry. I ended up hanging most of my jeans, which I'm really happy with. And this is just a Diptyque air freshener. These are jeans that I don't grab as much, so they didn't need to be hung down here. Hello. Shoes, and then a bin with, I think this is actually my belt bin. Yes. Easily accessible, but looks cute. Then I have my hats and my skirts, and then a couple more pairs of boots over here. Something that really helped me that I wasn't doing before was I put the smaller tops in the front and sort of like made them go out as they went back. Because originally I had all the button downs and stuff further forward. And so then when you were looking in the closet, like it just felt way messier. So to have it sort of start in and then slowly go out as you move back made way more sense. And now I can see everything more clearly. And something that you don't think about when you're looking at like the organization of closets, but I know because I've worked retail before, is the spacing of your hangers makes a huge difference. So if you're looking at like a hanging bar and you're not sure why it looks messy, it's probably because you have everything like squished up against each other. So it doesn't have to be perfect. Like this isn't perfect, but just trying to get approximately the same space going on will make a world of difference in how your clothes hang. On this side, I have some more bins up here with some more shoes, swim stuff. And then I have boots that I'm not grabbing as often up on the top and over here. All of my coats hanging over here. And then my shoe shelves. A little box with perfume samples. I want to be able to light a candle in here. Obviously, I won't light it in the spot that it's in right now, but I wanted it easily accessible so I could pull it out and light it when I'm getting ready. And then this is actually a champagne coupe for my parents' wedding. It has their little initials and wedding date on it. There we go. You can see it there. And then I hang some hoop earrings on the outside and I put some other earrings down inside. My drawers here, I also did the Marie Kondo method, sort of sloppily, but it does really make it easy to pull stuff out when you do it the way that it's like a file, so it's upright. So these are all my workout clothes, just, you know, super easy to pop in and pull one out. Over here, I have all my jackets, and then down below, I have my long sleeve shirts. Again, if there's like an open moment, I wanna make it cute. I feel like a closet is made into a room by adding accessories and things that are not just clothes. Here are my purses. This is the one area that really is irking me and needs some work. I displayed one of my favorite scarves here just so that it had a little bit of dimension. But ultimately, because these are sandwiched in here, I want to add more shelving so that these can be displayed, you know, more face forward, more like this, so that I can see what I'm working with and appreciate the beauty of what I have.